Can you tell us what your life was like before you came in and what it's like now?
Before I came in, obviously, I was having problems for a long, long time that I didn't know about, except to say, I'm getting older, it's called old age, hurting, back problems, whatever. Last September, I did something to my neck, whatever, and went to a chiropractor in town. I live in Heath, and he told me I had a pinched nerve. He took x-rays. He told me by the end of 4 weeks, my arm, I would be able to move again. I couldn't move my arm, I couldn't look in a mirror, I couldn't whatever. So I went to him 6 times the first week and 3 times after that for 4 weeks. And at the end of that, he told me he thought that it was my mattress, and I told him he was crazy. And basically, if you can't help me, don't take my money, let me go. And so I went to see my family doctor to get some pain pills, and he had already suggested that I have an MRI, and we did that. So we did the MRI and found out that I had degenerative disc from top to bottom. I have bulging disc going into my spinal cord, and I had pinched nerves. And I needed to see a neurologist because the neurologist told me that I needed an EMG. And when I asked him what that was, he said, that's a test that we find out if your pinched nerves are totally pinched or whether they're just pinched a little. If they're totally pinched, they're damaged, you need surgery. So when he was doing the test, which is poking needles into your fingers and up your arm and into your neck, and all the time kind of twisting each one and electricity going in, not electricity, but a stimulation of electricity going into your fingers, and I kept thinking, okay. I said, when you're done, are you going to tell me what it is? And he said, oh yeah. And I got done, and he said, I said, what do you think? And he said, well, I don't see anything wrong with your neck or your spine. You have signs of carpal tunnel. Well, needless to say, he's not on my list to go back ever. And I decided to go home. I was very upset. Because I had been through even therapy at the hospital and everything else. And by this time, it's March. And I'm like, September to March, and I still can't run a sweeper. So I can't hardly look in a mirror to put makeup on. I have to bring the mirror on the sink to look down into, and then I didn't care if I put makeup on or not. So I'm looking through the ads on Sunday and throwing away what I don't need. And at the back of the advertiser, there's this page, and I pick it up, and I'm getting ready to throw it away, and it says, do you have sciatic nerve? Do you have bulging disc? Do you have degenerative disc? Do you have backache? Do you have neck problems? And I'm like, whoa. So I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking, God works in mysterious ways. I was to see that. So I called, and I made an appointment. It was a rate going on, a special rate. And I come down and talk to you, Dr. Russ, and you examined me for a long, long time, doing all kinds of different things, an hour and a half, whatever. And when you were through, you said, yes, I can help you. And I came back in on the second visit to try the laser and talk to you again about price. And so my husband was here, and we went home, and the first thing I said to him was, do you want me to get a loan? Because I'm having this done. I got to try it. There was a reason I saw it, and I'm worth it. And so he said, no, you're not getting a loan, and we come down and paid it, and I started it. And my first appointment here, I believe, was March 23rd. My last one was June 3rd. I can move my neck, I can move my arms, I can run a sweeper, even though my husband would argue with that. Not true. And I can pretty much touch my toes. I still have little bits of go to bed and go, oh, get comfortable that way. But I'm still taking the medication. I've lost a few pounds. I am a diabetic. And with the diet and the herbs and whatever that I was taking that you get here, there's one pill that costs me $110 after insurance every 3 months, and I do not take that pill anymore. My medicine has been cut down from 2 times a day to once.
And really just basically 2 months.
Yeah.
Of treatment here.
2 months of treatment from March 23rd to June 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And it's like, so...
And all your friends, you said they...
Oh, my God. I walk in somewhere and they look at me and they go, oh, I can't believe you. And I said, well, what did I do then now? And they say, no, before you just looked like you were going to pass out or something. And I said, and they said, now you look like, and I said, like pain is gone? You know, if you don't have the pain and stress in your face, people notice.
Yeah.
And they do. And I am very thankful for Dr. Russ. I'm very thankful for his staff. They're fantastic.
They're great, aren't they?
Yes. And my husband is now coming here.
Yes.
And when he's finished, they're going to get the biggest pulled pork sandwiches.
Well, thank you so much for your time and explain to others, you know, kind of the process as well as what you went through with your neck and your back and how well you've done, of course. So.
I would recommend, I do recommend when we go to places and somebody say, how are you feeling? You look better. Oh, well, here's his card. Give him a call.
So, yeah, we absolutely appreciate it, and we'll miss you now that you're all done, except his short time here until he's all done, too.
Yeah.
Again, thank you very much.
Thank you.